Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will discuss reported speech CBSE Board Class 10 Practice Exam Practice 2025-26 that you need. In this video, I will discuss only comment and request. In my next video, you will get statements and questions. So it will be long video. That's why in one video I am not recording this grammar portion. Only half will be in this video, comment and request, and in my next video statements and questions you will get. See first the rules of comment and request. So here reporting verb changes to told. Reporting verb means in the indirect speech. When you change from direct speech to indirect speech, the reporting verb changes to told, ordered, requested, advised, asked, someone to, plus base form of the verb. If you see the example, he said to me, there will be comma, and within inverted comma thus direct speech will be there, open the door, then full stop. So this comma and inverted comma will be there in direct speech. So this you follow, because I understood that all these things you know, and I am only clearing the concept so that you can able to convert from indirect to direct speech. In indirect speech, you see this example, instead of said, told is used here. As I said, in the reporting verb changes to told, order. So according to the subject matter here, since it is command or order, you can say, that's why told is used here. So you cannot here use order, but it is a command, you can say, because he said to me, open the door. So it is a command. So here told will be more appropriate to use. He told me to open the door. So don't use said. Said is fit for when you are speaking directly to someone. It is just a speaking, and told will be more natural, and it will be appropriate for indirect speech. So and it will fit to the object also. So here me is the object in the indirect speech. So he told me to open the door, and this open is the base form of the verb. So here the reporting verb told plus object plus to plus base form of the verb. This is the structure of the indirect sentence. Now it may comes to your mind, why told in indirect speech for command or request? Sometimes we use told for command or request sentences. So in a command or request, someone is giving an order, advice, or asking someone to do something, whatever may be the subject matter. So command or request, in a command or request, someone is given an order. In a command or request type of sentence, if you find in an indirect speech, so then someone is giving either order or advice, or asking someone to do something. So we use reporting verb that shows instruction or advice, not just said. So we just it's giving an instruction when there is a command or order, advice. So this type of advice, instructions sentence in command and request. So it is not like just said, speaking to directly someone. So in reporting verb it should be told. You have to use told. So but told means speaking to someone. so it will fit also to the object also. So that is why we use when there is an object, someone being spoken to. So the teacher said to the students, open your books. So here the teacher is giving command to the students. So indirect, the teachers told the students, here the object this told is fit with this object, to open, to plus the base form of the verb and there. So your becomes here there. So this I understood that you know how the pronoun changes in direct to indirect speech. These things I am not going in detail. Only the main things I want to imbibe in you so that you can convert a direct speech to indirect very easily and understand. So and I know where the students find their difficulty in changing from direct to indirect. That's why I'm discussing these things, not in all these pronoun, how the pronoun changes, or quotation indirect and comma. These basic things you know. I have understood that you know it. Only the main important thing I'm just discussing here. So if I say in this way, why not said? Because said doesn't fit with an object, students, in reporting speech, in indirect speech. When you are giving an order, told is more natural and correct in indirect speech. These things you just know. Don't if you forget all these detailed way of explanation, then only this much you just remember. Said doesn't fit with an object in indirect speech when there is or order, command, request, so instruction, advisable. So first you have to detect, first you have to identify what type of sentence this direct speech is. Then you convert this. That will be more easy for you. So what to use? Said or told in indirect speech. It will be more easy for you. First detect, first identify what type of sentence it is. It is command, order, request. Command or request. So then you can easily use the reporting verb. If you see this chart, command, reporting verb will be told, order, instructed. Example, the captain told the players to practice. So here reporting verb is told. Example, captain told the players. Here I am just giving the indirect speech, or the report, to show the reporting, how you will use the reporting verb. If it is a request, then requested or asked, begged, this type of word you can use in a report indirect speech when there is a request. So that's why I ask you to identify or to first the what type of sentence the direct speech. Then you can easily use the reporting verb with requested or asked or begged. So if it is a beg type, someone is asking something, begging, in a begging way. Someone asked the subject matter is such that someone is asking something, or someone is request, in a request way is saying something, whatever may be. So she requested me to help her. So here requested will be more appropriate than asked or begged. So she requested me to help her. So see, according to the subject matter, you used all this reporting verb. Advice. If the sentence is advice, advice, suggested, warn. Father advised me not to waste time. So in this way you will test. Here, though in your syllabus command and request is there, I've also add here advice. It will be more easy to separate from how command, request and advice, how you will use this reporting verb. That's why instead of using two, I am using advice also. Here I have added. So what will be the structure of the sentence? Reporting means indirect speech. Reporting verb, whatever may be the reporting according to the subject matter, means what type of sentence, command, request or advice. Then object will be there. So players is object, me is object here. Here me is object here. Then to is here used, to in these examples. Then the verb, the base form, here practice, here help, here waste. Now if the sentence direct speech is command and it is negative, then how you will, their mother said don't play in the rain, so it is a negative sentence, command type also. And how you will, this direct speech, how you will convert into indirect? Mother told me not, here not only used, other structure will be same. Say said, told, you have to use then object, then to, then base form, and before these two not you have to use. Remember this, we use told instead of said in indirect commands because it needs an object, someone who is being told, and it shows a sense of instruction or authority, not just speaking. So we use told instead of said in indirect commands because it needs an object, someone who is being told. It needs an object, someone who is being. So in the example you have seen, there is a object is here, me. So mother said don't play in the rain. So you need an object. So here in this direction me is said whom? So here me is, you need one object here. So in the direct speech how you will say? Mother told me. Here to me is understood, is silent. In this direct speech, but in the indirect you have to write here, mother told me not to play in the rain. So it shows, so it needs an object, someone who is being told. So if you use in the indirect, so told you have to use, and it needs an object, you have to use here an object which is silent in the direct speech. Sometimes it is there or sometimes it may not be there in the direct speech, but you have to need one object in the indirect, that you remember. So it shows a sense of instruction or authority, not just speaking. Now these examples, the teachers say to the students, submit your notebooks. It is a comment. First you identify what type of sentence it is. It is a comment or request. If it is a comment, then you have to say, told you have to use, and it needs then already here it is given object in the direct, students you will use, then to, then base form of the verb, and you have to change the pronoun also. And so Ria said to her brother, please help me with my homework. It's a request. So Ria requested her brother to help her with her homework. So in a board exam, sometimes it is giving like a conversation, and from that conversation you have to change that conversation into indirect speech. So accordingly same, the rules will be same. Said becomes told, then requested. So whatever I have given in that chart, according to that chart you have to use the reporting verb, and you change the pronouns also. This single example I have given, but in the exam they may give you a passage type or a conversation passage type, and you have to change there the indirect to direct. So accordingly you do it. If you know these rules, you have clear concept, then it will easily, and I have explained you in a very easy way. Go through this slide twice, thrice more, and you will understand, and you can easily change any conversation which is in direct speech into indirect speech very easily. The doctor said to the patient, take your medicine on time. So it is advice or instruction. So the doctor advised the patient to take the medicine on time. Father said to me, don't waste time. So it is negative comment, advice. So father advised me not to waste time. The policeman said to the crowd, stay calm, command. So the policeman told the crowd to stay calm. So in this way you learn, and in my next video you will get the statements and questions. So if you want to join my English class, details is given here, you can contact me. Thank you.